everyone, it's me, Ballo Sparks, and I'm back at you in a brand new What If video. And this one's going to be awesome. It's a brand new What If video, and no, this is not going to be what if Izuku Midoriya was in Naruto. No, we're going to give that one, we're going to give that one a break just for now. So it's a temporary break, so we're just going to do a different What If video. Last time I said I was going to do a what if video of someone from the Naruto world in the My Hero Academia world. So yeah, this is going to be what if Sakura was in My Hero Academia. Okay, it's going to play out like this. Sakura's going to be 5 years old, and she's going to find out that she doesn't have a quirk of her own. She doesn't have one. She's considered quirkless. But the doctors said that they found a strange mutation in her. Strange mutation that they decided to call Chakra. Chakra because they have no idea what to call it. So yeah, they decided to call it Chakra, and they don't know what it is or what it's capable of. There's nothing about it that they have found nothing like at all. So Sakura is like a freak to everyone, but her friends just shrugged her off because they don't want to be friends with a freak show. So yeah, Sakura then heard a rumor that said that there was someone else that was also like her. Her parents found out about this person, and they decided to transfer her to this new daycare center. Sakura is then introduced by the teachers that she has a mutation called Chakra, and everyone begins to laugh at Sakura and say that she's just like him. She's just like Deku. A freak show. And Sakura says, "Who's Deku?" "Oh, he's over there. But you two are so meant for each other. You two are both freaks." And Deku, he's not really listening to this. He's just hearing music in his ear. He has like a music pod, I think, to like block out everyone's voices, because he really is upset that he's quirkless, and that he has a strange mutation known as called Chakra. Sakura goes over to him and says, "Hey, so you're Deku. Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, you have those on." And Sakura practically pats him on the shoulder, and Deku removes his headphones, saying, "Is this something you need? Is something wrong?" And Sakura says, "No, I don't need anything. It's just that, so you're Deku, right?" "I don't really like that name. I'm sorry, but can you please not call me by that? My real name's actually Izuku, not Deku." "I see." "Well, it doesn't matter. My name's Sakura. I'm just like you. I also have chakra as well." "Wait, you too?" "Yeah, it's so weird, isn't it? There's no one. They haven't found anything about it." So Sakura and Deku actually make this like this kind of seal of friendship. Deku says, "Well, I'm gonna find out what this thing called chakra is. And since you're here, I'll also help you find out about it. So we can both become heroes. I want to become a hero just like All Might." And Sakura say, "Who's All Might?" "Who's All Might? He's the best hero there is. He's number one. He saves people with a smile on his face." "I see. So you want to be just like him. Well, Izuku, if you ever found out anything about Chakra, can you tell me as well? Sure. And Sakura and Deku have become friends now. When both of them when Deku turned 6 he found out that the name Chakra means life energy, or could mean life energy, and that he's seen it in some videos that in cartoons, that people can actually like turn their life energy into like nature energy. Nature energy to like to do things that nobody has ever thought of, has ever seen. Sakura is like, really? Can we really do that? Yes, but we're going to have to learn how to tap into that power. So we're going to need to learn to tap into it. Okay. I think the best way we can tap into that power is by meditating or something like that. So both Deku and Sakura begin to meditate. Well, they are kids, so it takes them a while. It takes them about 2 months to actually do it without actually moving, and they finally do it. They feel this rush of power inside of them. So this is Chakra. Deku said that he also saw people doing hand signs. You know, people who use hand signs to actually to actually communicate with one another because the other person can't speak or hear them. So Deku would say, we should make our own hand signs, not to communicate with others, but to apply it to Chakra. Okay, how do we do that? I think we need both our hands to do it. We need both our hands to do this. And Deku, he has a few ideas, so he decides to try them out. This one is called the Fireball Jutsu. Fireball hand signs for the Fireball Jutsu. Really? Show me. And Deku, he does it, and a tiny little flicker of fireball comes out. And Sakura saying, "Awesome! I've never seen anything like it. That was so cool." And yeah, so we're gonna be doing hand signs to actually use our new power called Chakra, so we can become heroes. Deku, you're really smart. With me and you, I think we could become heroes, or can. I don't know. I'm a little confused with all this. Sakura tries to learn about. Sakura understands what Deku is saying because she's also smart, like her canon counterpart in the Naruto series. And so they start their training and their chakra control, including their chakra control, trying to enlarge their reserve of chakra. Of course, it is tough controlling a power that no one has ever actually found out, has actually never known. Deku says that he also found out another thing about chakra, that they could also use it to heal people. And Sakura says, "Ooh, how do we do? But wait a minute, how do we do that? We also need to use hand signs as well. We also need to use hand signs. We need to apply our chakra on them on contact, and we need to like visualize how we're supposed to heal them." And Sakura says, So, how do we do it? Deku brings a bird inside a box, and Sakura says, Why do you have this? Why do you have a bird inside of a shoebox? Because we're gonna heal it. We're gonna heal it? And Deku, he does it by he visualized himself by healing the bird in his own way. And it does work. The bird is now healed, and it goes off flying. And Sakura is like, I can't wait to learn this thing. What are we gonna call it? It's gonna be called medical ninjutsu. The other ones are called ninjutsu. We're gonna call them that, and we're gonna call this one medical ninjutsu. I believe we can also use chakra for also illusions as well. Okay, now that is awesome. And Deku and Sakura, they are like training. They do they experiment. They also use medical ninjutsu on the other kids to get a little payback for what they've been through. And now everyone understands that Deku and Sakura are not the same are not the same people they were before. I mean that they were before. They're not weak. They're not weak. They're not cripples anymore. They're really strong and frightening. They also do some They also make their own form of martial arts. And this is what comes as Taijutsu. So yeah, they are working really hard, and when they reach the age of 15, both Deku and Sakura have re- have reached the peak of becoming have almost reached the peak of becoming real heroes. They said that they need to do a little bit more they need to do more training. Sakura and Deku are both in the same class, and they notice that they're in the same room with Bakugo. So this is gonna be like in the sorry, at the end of school. Everyone knows that there's three people that are going to UA, Sakura, Deku, and Bakugo. Now this version of Bakugo tries to hit on Sakura because she's really cute. And really a catch. And Bakugo tries to like be a bit of himself very aggressive, but Sakura just like grabs him by the head and hammers him into the wall and crushes him into the wall, which in turn makes Bakugo passes out. Both Deku and Sakura possess a massive strain of power. Sorry, my back just hurts a little bit. Both Sakura and Deku go their separate ways when they're going home because they live in different places. They live differently. Their houses are in different directions. So yeah. The sludge villain attack happens on Deku. He manages to evade the sludge villain and everything happens. The sludge villain attacks Bakugo. Deku does his thing by trying to save him. And yes, Deku does know the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Some of the other jutsus are a bit difficult for him to use. Sakura also has a tough time using all the other jutsus as well if they made up. So yeah, they're having a tough time with them. Both Deku and Sakura are very, very smart. They learn biology and other things, and they complete their findings on Chakra and decided to give it to other scientists about the mutation of Chakra, about the mutation of Chakra itself. And they decided to make this into a dictionary about Chakra for future generations. Now, Deku and Sakura, they're sometimes called to the hospital, but not because not because of, not because they get hurt or they get sick or something. They are called to the hospital at times to actually help heal others, heal others during operations or things like that. Now Sakura, she's doing her own thing. She's training herself how to master this technique called mud wall or something like that. Deku, he is getting trained by All Might to get ready for One for All. One for All. And Deku, he's like now at like about like 65% of I mean, he can use One for All right off the bat, but he can't really control it that much. He can only control like about right off the bat without actually hurting his arms, without actually breaking his bones or his arms. But he does need some more control over it. So he can only control about 35% of One for All. Deku tells Deku to ask Sakura to come with him to Dekuma Beach during Deku's training, and everything happens. Sakura is introduced to All Might. All Might is like, who is this? Who's this girl? Why is she here? Um, I need your permission to tell her, All Might. Need your permission to tell her, All Might. She's also my friend, and she's also in the same position as me. I see. So the both of you can use Chakra. Okay, you can tell her. And Deku pretty much tells Sakura about everything about what just happened to him. And she's not like jealous or anything. She's not mad that Deku is getting stronger now. She's actually really happy for Deku. So they decided to train together, all three of them. It's already the 10 months of training has already ended, and Deku and Sakura they are ready. They now go to the UA entrance exam, and they go off. And for some reason, All Might feels like those two are gonna become amazing heroes in the future. So yeah, Deku and Sakura are definitely gonna become amazing heroes in the future. Now we get to the entry ceremony, the UA entry ceremony. No one trips, so the interaction between Deku and Uraka doesn't happen. They do take the test, due to test Sakura is next to Deku is next to Sakura and Bakugo. Which, by the way, they did not want to be next to him. So yeah, Deku. So yeah, both Sakura and Deku actually do well in the theory exam. You know, because they're really smart. Their intelligence is really high. They've studied a lot. They've done a lot of studies in biology and other things as well. And they also have they also now do the mock battle. Both Sakura and Deku are in the same city area. Bakugo's in his own is in city B. So yeah, when President Mike says go, everyone rushes out, and so does Sakura and Deku. They also rush out as well, channeling chakra through their entire body and destroying. And they see robots. Deku uses his shadow clone. Both Sakura and Deku use shadow clone jutsu, and they also start destroying robots with their own jutsu that they've managed to master. Like fire, like lightning, like the Chidori or things like that, like the Chidori and Fang over Fang. So they mastered a few jutsus, and then Deku. Then behind him is a 0-point robot. Deku and Sakura begin to run away from it, and then, the 0-point robot. But then Deku hears someone call for help, and Deku he goes in and rushes. Now this one for all, somehow power gives a boost in chakra. So this is actually going to be helping Deku. This is going to actually help Deku. And he uses he gets over there and he gets Uraraka out of there. And he uses the mud wall jutsu to delay the 0-point robot. So yeah, Deku and Sakura are now running with Uraraka in Deku's arms. They also go back to also destroying. They try to get as many points as they get while Deku is carrying Uraraka on his back. So yeah, Deku and Sakura, yeah. So yeah, time runs out, and then Deku and Sakura are confident that they got the points they needed, and they go home and wait for their acceptance letters. Sakura is then taken to Recovery Girl, and you know what happens. So yeah, this is going to be the end of this video right now. So thank you everyone for watching part 1 of this video, and have a really amazing freaking day.